Some placements that can make you more of like an optimist. If you have a prominent Jupiter placement, so say if you have Jupiter conjunct your sun, Jupiter in your first house, Jupiter conjunct your ascendant, Jupiter having a bunch of positive aspects on it, those people can be sort of more optimistic and think that and feel that things will work out. Especially things if you have like Jupiter sextile or trine your sun or moon. It gives you that sense of ease and expanse, like there's always going to be something bigger and better to be experienced, even if things are going wrong. People who have a lot of Sagittarius in their chart can tend to be optimistic. That one's a little bit weird because if you have planets there that are negatively aspected, I find that a lot of Sagittarian people can have sort of like this, they're laughing through the pain type of situation, but they really are in pain at the same time. So people who have moon in fire signs, if the moon is positively aspected, those people, your moon, your emotional center is in fire. So the emotional instinct is sort of towards hope and resilience and always ready to move on to something new and transform. And people who have positively placed and aspected Uranus in their chart can be pretty optimistic as well. So people who are more pessimistic can have, of course, Saturn dominant people can be sort of more pessimistic because they're really trying to control things and be on top of things, and they're not going to not be taking things seriously. They are going to take stuff seriously. So Saturn dominant people, as well as people who have negative aspects to their Saturn, that's really bad. It's just not, those are kind of the hard asses that are sort of preparing themselves for the worst case scenario, which is not a bad thing, mind you, because a lot of the times those are the people who save the asses of those who are not really paying good attention because they're just so positively oriented. Of course, people who have a lot of Virgo placements, that can be very pessimistic because Virgo wants control over everything. And I mean, if the Virgo is strong enough, that person can never really have enough control. So they're never really going to be that optimistic about stuff. Having your moon in a sort of more negative type of place like Scorpio or Capricorn, those can make you a pessimistic person. God forbid you have something like moon in Scorpio, or it's conjunct Saturn, or it's negatively aspected to Saturn. Negative aspects to Pluto and the moon, or Pluto and the sun, those can make more pessimistic type of people. People who have negatively aspected Mercuries can think very pessimistically because they're critically thinking, which is, once again, not necessarily a bad thing, but those are not the people that you want to bring something to and be like, do you think this thing's going to work out? Because chances are they're probably going to be like, no. And of course, people who are very Pluto prominent, bunch of negative Pluto aspects, Pluto aspecting personal planets in a negative way, those people will also be pretty pessimistic.